What up, YouTube? Good morning to you. Today is Thursday, I believe March the 22nd, and it's been one hell of a journey. We left Atlanta March 5th, headed to Oakland. Did fairly decent getting there, I guess, for the most part. We actually finally did make it. Left Oakland, went down to LA, had a good time down there. At first I went to Oakland for Soul Brothers, had a good time with them. The mother chapter. Hold on. We left Oakland, went down to LA. The mother chapter of Soul Brothers in Sacramento, let me get that correct. Then we left there, went down to LA, to hang out for a week in LA, fellowship at the Candy House. My girl Cream put us up, gave us her house. I mean, keys and all, discretion, come and go, and I mean, just to have fun, man, to do it whatever we need to do, man. And so that was cool. We got to move around a little bit. Whatever we wanted to do, we could do for the most part. And then we left there Monday. This is my superhero outfit. Actually, this is the heat out suit. I wear the Harley Davidson rain and heated suit. I wear that on all my trips. So I wear this underneath, so whenever it gets too hot, I can just unzip the heated suit. Of course, turn the heat off, whatever. Which I don't really ride with the heat on that much, no way. I might turn it on a little bit to heat up and then whatever. But one of the things you don't want to do is you don't want to get comfortable. You don't want to get comfortable with all of this new technology. You got to understand this, and this is what's so amazing. I now have a heated suit, which I've had probably for a year. All of the 300,000 or 400,000 miles that I did before this, I was just using, thermals and pair of jeans and whatever else I was using. So the heated suit is a beautiful thing, but you don't want to get comfortable, and that's one of the things I've been trying to tell my little young rookie is, coming into the game, you guys come into the game with the experience of listening, having me, Black Dragon, just different people give you all this good advice. When I came in the game, nobody gave me this advice. I had to do all this research myself. I had to find out some of the stuff the hard way. I had to freeze my ass off. I had to go through heat exhaustion. I had to do all type of shit. So now that you guys kind of have me, I kind of give you the heads up. But anyway, I did all of this stuff before this. So what I do is I try not to get too comfortable with all the modern technology, because if it goes out, which we all know shit breaks down and goes out, and you've been dependent on this stuff, now you stuck. But at the end of the day, you got to ride your motorcycle. Once you leave, you got to get back home, by damn near by any means necessary for the most part. So that's why I try my best not to get too caught up in all of the modern technology. So even though I have the heated rain suit, which is a beautiful suit, one of the biggest pluses to having that suit is I can wear it. I wear it all the time. I don't have to worry about clothes, a lot of clothes. I can pack now just for the occasion. I don't have to pack to ride for the most part. Socks, drawers, t-shirt, tank top, socks, drawers, and then I got my suit. I got two of these that I wear, and these are the heat out that I wear underneath the heated rain suit, so that, well, like I said, if it gets too hot, I can unzip it, and then it's a suit to help me keep cool. Anyway, one of the things that I've done on this trip, man, is that by this not being my regular Yonda trip, by this being Bag's trip, I've been being real lenient and real nice. And so some of the stuff you guys have been seeing, man, a lot of this stuff is on Facebook. I put it on Facebook, and when I get home, I promise you, I'm gonna put the whole collection together, man. It's probably be about 2 or 3 hours worth of just straight comedy. But the downside to that is that he is learning, but he's learning at a fucked up pace. Okay, this is not the way that I was taught, and this is not the way that I was able to get it in, and it's kind of a handicap. Like now, I was taught that when we say, get up at 3 a.m., I don't have to wake you up. You should be up. You should be up and be just as prepared as me to get ready to get out of here. And that's one thing he's not doing, as y'all can see. So he's waiting on me to wake him up. And I'm kind of feeling biased about that because I shouldn't have to keep waking you up to get this Yonda, man. But today I will get to Houston, Lord willing. My bike runs well. It's been running well. Yesterday, after he had a flat tire, I got ready to take off and noticed a sputter, but I just filled up. So I'm just going to contribute it to bad gas. I bought the formula, put it in there overnight, hopefully. By sitting in there overnight, once I fill up, it will be handled. But I don't know, man. I'm getting kind of bored with the trip per se. I want to, get to Houston, man, have a good time, fellowship. But one of the things I constantly tell you guys, and he's been experiencing it, the more time you spend on the road getting to your destination, the more things that can happen. You feel what I'm saying? The way that this whole Yonda shit is set up, it's set up for you to get there, have fun, and get home. When we ride these 800,000, 1,200, 1,400 miles a day, it's not that we're trying to be superheroes or we're not, trying to brag about, this and this and that. It's way more to it than that. You want to get in and get off the highway because, like I said, anything can happen, man. It's just so much stuff. Every day that you out here, it's just more shit you got to deal with, more stuff that can possibly happen. And that's the part that I don't like. We left LA Tuesday morning with only 1,600 miles to go. Yeah, with only 1,600 miles to go. And here it is, today's Thursday. And we still got about 750 miles to go. I'm not mad, I'm not tripping because this is his trip. But one thing I want all you guys to know is that, man, when you decide to take these journeys, man, be prepared to make some type of sacrifice. Be prepared to do things that you wouldn't normally do because you're being, you're asking for somebody to train you, but you want to be trained on your own accord, and that's not how it works. When you go to a new job, they train you how to do that job. They don't train you how to do your last job. They train you how to do this job. But you have to be willing, you have to be willing, and you have to be, wanting to make the changes and wanting to make the sacrifices, and that's the problem that this trip is having. I'm bending to his ways and to his needs instead of him bending to my ways and my needs. But hopefully, like I said, today will get better. But I don't know, man. I want you guys just to know, man, if you decide to get out here, it's not an everyday ride. It's going to be a little bit more stressful. It's going to be a little bit more different. And if you decide to get out here, man, get out here with an open mind, with an open heart. Get out here with the ability to challenge yourself, because you're going to have to challenge yourself. All of this stuff is mental, period. It has nothing to do with your riding skills. It has nothing to do with, well, I'm a truck driver, I'm used to staying up at night. This motorcycle Yonda shit is totally mental, and it's a totally different ball game. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, being an expert rider, being a truck driver, and all the other stuff, those help. Those give you, points towards advantages, I guess. But it's still a different ball game. Every second you're on that road, it's so much stuff that you're watching for, so much stuff that you're looking out for. You have to be able to correct a car's bad decision, a truck's bad decision. You got to be able to watch the truck driver that's dozing off or reaching for a phone or reaching over in the seat and then drifted into your lane. And you got to be able to watch their tires to make sure that they're, they have no motherfucking alligator that's going to come off and jump at you. Then you got to be able to watch what's in the road. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got to watch what's going on behind you. A person coming up on you too fast, or it's just a lot of shit. You got to watch the signs. But all I'm asking you guys to do, man, if you're going to get out here, especially with some of these great cats out here, man, be considerate of their knowledge. Be considerate of the work that they put in, to get to this. And just understand that it's going to be a little difficult. It's going to be something that you've never done before. It's going to be challenging. I'm a challenge type person. I take on anything. Anything that I want to do, I'm gonna take it on. I'm gonna master it, and I'm gonna learn it. That's just me. So if I'm riding with you, if you invite me on your ride and you in charge, I'm gonna follow your rules. And I'm gonna hang in there. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna be up on time. I'm gonna be ready to go. I'm gonna be as alert as possible. And those things are just so important, man. I don't know. My spirits are not broke, but I'm just wishing that, we can get this journey done, man. And it's a beautiful journey. I mean, we went to Oakland, man, and got a chance to spend a whole day at the East Bay Dragons Clubhouse. Toby Jean and all the other cats out there. Met Phil Baker's wife. She signed my obituary, Phil Baker's obituary. I got my my Phil Baker patch. My boy Limo, my boy Ed. Just all of the East Bay Dragons, man. Some of the OGs pulled me to the side and talked to me, man, and just told me a great job that I'm doing. And it's just been cool, man. And to go down to Red Breed, man, and talk to their national president, Fred, and, my man Big Tick and my man Big Maul, to hear the history of where they come from. And I'm talking about these are for real G's from their neighborhoods. I ain't gonna say, they just real G's from the neighborhoods, from all walks and all fashions, man. So this has been a hell of a journey for me, man. It was a hell of a journey. I can't wait to get to Houston. Houston is important to me simply because when I was a king of the South, that's one of the chapters that I personally helped bring on board and helped to get started and gave them energy and a direction and gave them my input on, how they should do this motorcycle shit. The president is a young dude with a heavy crown to wear, and he's holding he got his neck strong. So shout out to my man Snoop, the VP, my man Rec. They're just good. They're just a good group of cats, man. For real, they're a so good group of cats, man. And I can't just wait to get out there and watch them bask in, their rewards, man, for riding their motorcycle, because they rode their motorcycle, man. So I can't wait for them to see the rewards of that and just fellowship with them brothers, man, and have a good time. And then head to AZ, man, to see the Soul Brothers bounce back from where a lot of people thought was was a major setback. You finna see how they bounce back. And that's what it takes, man. When you're in organizations, you got to be able to bounce back from setbacks. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be able to move past that and keep it together, man. And the Soul Brothers, being a 1% club, being an OMC, and this is no disrespect to none of my OMCs or none of my 1%ers, but the Soul Brothers, man, they own to something. They got this thing, kind of down packed where the 99%ers show them so much love. And it's a beautiful thing, man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Trust me, Jace. You ain't got to tell me to trust me that I know. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, man, that's what this is, man. And just wanted to take this time to tell all of y'all to thank you, man. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the donations. Everybody, been sending $10, $15, $20 here, to my PayPal. That's where it's most needed at, man. Fast Harley's Only at Gmail via PayPal. Send me whatever. It just helps, man. I'm out here, I'm doing what I'm doing, and, trust me, sometimes I do this on a shoestring budget simply because I love it. But it is what it is, man. So I love you guys, and it's time to get it together, man. It's time to get out here, man, and put this thing together, man. And you guys, it's been some great footage, man. Like I said, a lot of it is on Facebook. I go Facebook Live, which I'm still kind of tripping that I'm even still on Facebook. Stay encouraged, brother. Bags is test for the independent ride, where there would be a mix of every riding level possible. Together, that would be a leadership challenge for you. You could do. Oh, for sure. For sure. Huh? You up, brother? Yeah, he up. So we're an hour behind schedule, but hey, it is what it is. We will get there today, Lord willing. So, but other than that, man, the weather's supposed to be good. It's actually getting hotter as we go towards Texas. It was kind of freezing today. Going to be a little bit warmer earlier in the day. one of the things I try to do is I try not to ride. Thank you, Daddy. O. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys in a minute, Odyssey. Odysseus. Yeah. So we try not to ride too much at night, man. At night riding with all the creatures and all of the bats and all of the scary shit going on, man, can be a little bit scary at night. So, but we kind of have no choice this time. We got to get there. So, oh, what happened? Okay. So you guys stay tuned, man, for these Yonda adventures. I love you guys. Again, thank you for all the donations. Thank you for all the prayers. Thank you for all the love. And hurry up trying to leave to go to Texas. All right. I love y'all, man. Do your thing. It's your boy, Big LFHOH, and I see I'm gone.